Hi again, guys. It's Gary from the Collingwood Footy Tour. Just doing our second video, acknowledging all the people that have given us some great stories on our Facebook and Twitter about when you first started following the Mighty Magpies. Which players were playing that day, who was on, and any memories that you had. We've had some great responses. We're kind of a bit overwhelmed. My brother and I with some of the responses, and we've had a good laugh because a lot of the stories are pretty similar to our own stories. So just want to read out some more of these funny tweets and Facebook posts. So first one on Facebook, we've got Paul Timos. Really sorry for pronouncing this wrong, Paul. I think we got your first name right, but not too sure about your second name. Timos. Timos. He says, the way we were and loved that jumper better. Alex Caravis. Sorry, Alex, if I'm saying your name wrong. Also, born into a family of 3 older brothers who were Pie supporters. Didn't have a choice. Lol. Yeah, it's pretty much the way it goes. You're born with a black and white spoon in your mouth. Andrew Meek says, born black and white, bleed the same. It's in my DNA, no need to explain. Christina Kondik says, didn't have a choice, but love the Pies. It's a running theme happening here. No one really has a choice to follow Collingwood. And, you know, we kind of wouldn't have it any other way. Keith Windsor has a bit of a story. He says, I first barracked for Geelong in my young years. Never admitted that. Went out with a girl, Robin Webb, around 1968, 69, question mark. She was in the Collingwood cheer squad. She must have been a beautiful woman then. And she dragged me to the games at Vic Park. One day she ran onto the ground and tried to strangle Peter Hudson with her scarf. Got on the front page of the Sun newspaper. I loved her passion, enough to convert me to the Pies for life. And we're glad she did, Keith. Please, Robin Webb, if that's you, please get in touch. We'd love to reunite you two and see what happens. We could reenact it on the ground, do some Toyota classic moments from football history. We can get Peter Hudson along. It'd be pretty awesome. Lisa Ockenden, I'm really sorry again if I'm saying these names wrong. Born a Pie, big smiley face. John Johnson, 2010 grand final. I said, yes, this is my club, lol. Glad to have you along, John, for the ride. Linley Wicks, we've had a few Wicks come on the tour, the Wicks family, lovely group of people. They're even better because they're Collingwood supporters. All my life, smiley face, good old Collingwood forever, and a big kiss. Thank you very much, Linley. Hope to get you on a tour sometime. On over at Twitter, at Pies History, Kristen 542, born a Pie due to my grandfather being a past player, and Peter McKenna kicked 11 goals on the day I was born. And Peter McKenna kicking 11 goals on the day I was born being the icing on the cake. Yes, we're certainly in the company of royalty there. She was the relative of a player who played in machine years between 1927 and 1930. Played it a couple of seasons there. She certainly is Collingwood through and through. The draft doctors say they were born into it. Their first jumper was number 3. First game was a 2.26 game. Was a 2-6 game against North. Yep, that was 1987 versus Waverley, and Brian Taylor kicked 2 goals 3 out of that 2 goals 6. Yeah, awesome. Rob Andrews says, grandparents lived on Turner Street for 51 years. Uncle played under 19 and Rezzies in the late 70s, and I had 0, big letters, chance. Turner Street being right on Victoria Park in the heart of Abbotsford. Turner Street, 51 years. Wow, Rob, you certainly are Collingwood through and through, your family. Thank you so much for your tweet. AK Chapman tweeted us, and he also said his first game versus Fitzroy, the 1981 elimination final, Ross Brewer kicked the winning goal. Amazing. Guys, thank you so much again for the tweets of your favourite stories and your Facebook replies, telling us the stories of the great Magpie history. This is what it's really about, really. Too many reallys in that sentence. This is really what it's about. It's about the people who came to see these games back in these eras, and that's really why we're doing these posts. Is because we're undertaking a new project where we're deeply fascinated as to what makes Collingwood supporters. Why would you support this club? We get enough flack from people. We want to know why. What makes this black and white colour into your blood? What gets it into your blood? We want to know why you are the way you are. We want to know everything about Collingwood supporters. So we're making a short doco series about the Magpie Army. We want to know why you follow Collingwood. We want to know what side by side means to you and your family. So please send us an email if you're interested in getting involved, if you have a Collingwood story to share. We want to know why you started following Collingwood Football Club. What does side by side mean to you and your family? Send us an email if you're interested. You want to share your story. It doesn't matter if it's funny, sad, or inspirational. Please get in touch with us. You can get in touch with us via email. Send us an email at collingwoodfootytour@gmail.com. That's collingwoodfootytour@gmail.com. And please check out the website, collingwoodfootytour.com. Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna do some more in the next coming days. Thanks very much. See you soon. Go Pies.